Hi everyone, it's Nikki Gordon-Bloomfield here from Transport Evolved. I hope you're well. Yes, this is a little tiny, low-tech hangout. I just have some very exciting updates to the Transport Evolved world that I want to tell you about that is going to be happening in the next couple of weeks if they haven't already started to happen. So I thought you'd like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Anyway. First up, I'd like to welcome a very good friend of mine, Kate Walton-Elliott, to the Transport Evolved team. She's worked with us before, on and off. Hello to Indradath Reddy, is that right? Did I say it right? I probably didn't, but hello, I see. Hello to Dancing Troll. Dancing Trolls, what more can I ask for at nearly 9 o'clock? On a Thursday morning. So as I was saying, we're going to have some changes to the Transport Evolved team. It's hopefully soon going to be more than just me. So my good friend Kate Walton-Elliott is going to be joining the team. She's going to be doing occasional videos for us. I have just shipped to her effectively a green screen studio in a box. So the green screen, the lights, she's already got the camera and she's already got the editing equipment, and a microphone. So hopefully she'll be able to soon produce videos as well as me, and then we'll have more content as we go through. I like your hair. Hello. Hello, Oz that is. Hello from Brazil. Hello, love. Yep, it's 12 a.m. I like your hair. Hi from the Netherlands. Hello, Nikki. Hi from England. Hello, everybody. Everybody's joining in and saying hi. It is really early in the morning, and I'm just about to make myself a coffee, and my kettle's just boiled. So let's make this happen. I really do wish that you will get more subscriptions. You do a great job. Well, thank you. I started the year with just under 10,000 subs, and we're now, I think, at 23. So that's a pretty good growth curve this year, I think. So yay, I'd love to hit like 50,000 by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible. Hello from Baltimore, Maryland. Hello. Hi from the USA. Well, hello from the USA. I don't know which part of the USA you're in. I'm in Portland, Oregon. So good morning. Hello from Maryland. So I don't know if Kevin and Jerry know each other. Maryland's not that big, so maybe you know. Do you know each other, guys? I'm going to ask you that now, because this is what happens if you're a Brit and you live in America and you say that you're from a particular area. Everyone says, do you know this person? Because they're British. And you're like, England's quite big. Hello from Silicon Valley. Hello from San Diego. Hello from Kent. Hello from Wales. Hello there from Wales. We don't, lol. Ashburn, Virginia, the best city. And I just have a phone call coming in. So I'm going to ignore that, actually. Let's go to there for now. Hello from Germany. Hello for Alberta, Florida, Norway. I'm a Brit in America, New Jersey. Hello from Annapolis, Maryland. Lots of people from Annapolis, Tennessee. You're British. Never got that. Hello from Portugal. Hi from Cumbria. I do love Cumbria. I bet it looks lovely at this time of the evening. Let me just make my coffee. So we are having as I say, we're going to add a new member of the team. Hello from India. Oh, lovely. I want to get more people in India watching my shows. So that's fantastic news. That I already have people watching in India. So I don't know if you've ever seen these before. It's like coffee time. This is an AeroPress. This is what I use for all my coffee. It's great. It's just really nice. So you put this in here like this, and then you put your coffee in. Elon should give me a Model 3 for testing. I'm not going to get a Model 3. Model 3 doesn't suit my lifestyle, unfortunately. My lifestyle is incompatible. My lifestyle and my bank balance is incompatible with a Tesla Model 3. There we go. And yes, I'm a Brit, so I have a kettle as opposed to those weird things that you put on stoves, which are not really. Hello, I live in Kent. I was born in Poland. Everyone either hates me or tries to swear at me in Polish. Hi from India. Hi from Dubai. Hello from Dubai, UAE. I would love to go to Dubai, but I probably would never do. 50K is certainly achievable. I hope so. Hi from Farnham, UK. I hope the air show has been going well. Hi from India. Hello, nice to see you back from Blighty. Yes, I am back from Blighty. Hello from Sweden, one of my favorite countries on the planet. I love Sweden. I've been lucky enough to go to the Arctic Circle in Sweden, and I love it. The North Yorkshire Moors is nicer than Cumbria, just saying. Tesla, yes. AeroPress for the win. You should do a collaboration with some of the other electric vehicle channels. You could really boost your numbers. Well, I've done lots of collabs before with Mr. Llewellyn, back when I had a chat show and he used to come on as a guest. Want to hear a funny story? My wife crashed my new Zoe and probably the insurance won't play. Oh no, hello from Sweden, hello from Germany, hi from Texas. Hello, hello, I love you show. I love you show, or you love me show. What flavour coffee am I brewing? This is from Dapper and Wise Roasters in Hillsborough, which is just down the road, literally from where I live. Hi from Lancashire, can you get a good cup of tea over there? Yes. Have I been to New Zealand? No, but I want to. Farnborough air shows next year, it was Paris this year. I confused myself. How do you research your videos? I just do lots and lots. I've been in the EV world for like 10 plus years. Hi from NYC. Glad you're back safe and sound. Good afternoon. It is just turned afternoon in New York. Oh dear. Do you know the newest Nissan Leaf will be a good choice for electric car? I hope so. There's going to be a video on that today. Collabs do help boost YouTube subs. Yes, they do. Not a 3 too big for your garage. No, it's not. I'm very looking forward to the new Leaf. I want to get a new Leaf. I want to try and convince my wife that I need a new Leaf, but unfortunately I don't think we can afford that either. Hi from Philly. Hello from Electric. Hello from the Arctic. Yes, she crashed into it with her car. Interesting. Hello from Westchester, from Croatia, Peru, Northumberland, touring in our Tesla. Do a collab with Fully Charged. I will do. Hope you're having a Gert Lush time. Yes, Gert Lush. So go down Gloucester Road, go into coffee number 1, have a coffee for me, go into the butcher shop next door and say hello from the crazy British lady. Well, there's lots of crazy British ladies. Hello from Eccles. Wow. Sad I didn't go to AC. Anthrocon. Oh, wow. Hi. Yes, I have a shirt from Anthrocon upstairs. That took a bit of a while. Love the show in Perth and Ecotricity folks over from New Zealand. Pro Pilot Test Drive, hello from South Africa. What do you think of the new low Bolt sale? About the Bolt low sales numbers? Problems? No, it's not. I will do a program with that at some point. I've got a shitty Yaris. What do I do? Sell it? Maybe? Hello from LA. Hello from Sheppey and Kent. Hello from Poland. It's amazing to see a global community here. I'm trying to respond to all of you guys. It's just boom. So many viewers, 184. Love your content. Hi from Devon. Do you think a new Leaf will be cheaper than Model 3? Absolutely yes. Otherwise, Nissan won't do it. You see, the thing about Carlos Ghosn and Nissan in general is it won't push a product to market until it absolutely knows it can succeed. Hello, Santiago. Haha, Santiago. Thanks. Bye. Bye, Andrew. Don't know what I did there. Whether I upset him by just reading through all these things. So, just pause for a second. We've got a new team member, Kate Walden-Elliott. She's lovely. She's a friend of mine. We've been friends since way back when we drove Morris Minors, and we almost had a TV show together. We filmed the pilot. We filmed the pilot show. They loved it. They loved it. And then the director fell sick, and we weren't able to turn it into a promo to give to the commissioner. And as anybody who's worked in television will tell you, television is very fickle, and they said, we've got too many shows about cars right now. It was about the time that Scrap Heap Challenge was starting to go downhill and be less popular than it was. And we were coming up, and it was before Wheeler Dealers, so we were kind of in that mark. And our goal of our show was to teach people how to do up cars on a budget, specifically students in university and college, how you can own a cheap classic car, keep it on the road, run it, etc., etc. So that was our goal. We didn't get the commission, unfortunately. I mean, a lot of shows that do go, they'll shoot the promo, they'll go to the commissioner, and the commissioner will say, I like it, but ... And that was what we had with ours. So she's worked with cameras before. She's now getting a new microphone, a new green screen, and some lights, all paid for by you guys who watch the channel through the ads and also from the patrons to this channel. And she's going to start making videos for us. From Yarisman. What is your take on this new battery? Which one? Greetings from the Baltics, from Canada. Does she have her own channel? Kate? No, she did sort of. Moggy's awful brakes. Well, hers are pretty good because she's got new brakes on hers. Any news on Hyundai Ioniq production? I will look into that. Hi from the French Riviera. Hello from the UK. From Hull. Council are starting to put charging posts in lampposts. Hurrah. Somebody will build an electric Moggy on UK EVO. I would love, so back in 2006, I drove Morris Minors. I had a hot rod Morris Minor, which is a 1.8 K series Morris Minor with a VVT 1.8 litre engine out of an MGTF. It was injected rather than carbureted, which was a pain to drive in the winter. It did about 100 and some. It did 70 in second. I sold it because I was worried about losing my driving license. I also had a 1965 sedan, two-door sedan, which is better than the four-door, Kate. I don't care what you say. And my friend Kate has the four-door. I stripped down my original two-door and I was going to put it back into, I was going to convert it to an electric vehicle, and I stripped it right down. But then I discovered it had cheese floor. So it had 7 layers of rust between the top and the bottom metal parts. My welding skills are not great enough for me to do all the work myself, so I was going to have to rely on somebody else to do some of the structural work. And the cost of building that Morris Minor as an electric car, restoring it and then putting an electric drivetrain in it, was just too expensive. So I sold it. Unfortunately, an untimely demise. And I ended up with a City L, that little single-seat bubble car that I had in 2007. From that point on, I've driven electric cars. Somebody built an electric Moggy that, oh, somebody built one. Yes, I know. Lorraine, Ohio, US. Hello from the Arizona-Mexico border. Hello from Portugal. Cheers from the Netherlands. Hey from Australia. No, sorry, from Austria. No kangaroos in Austria, but hopefully more EVs. Is Kate working as an ER nurse? Yes, she is. Any ideas on wraps for an electric car? And I should point out that Kate is different to my Kate. So I'm married to a Kate. I also have a best friend who's a Kate. It's very confusing if you're not in our little group of friends. How do you get insurance for a converted electric car? Dream is to convert classic to electric. Talk to someone like, if you're in the UK, talk to someone like, 1 second. That's not who you talk to. Adrian Flux. Talk to Adrian Flux. Those are the guys who converted the who have insured the flux capacitor. Which, interestingly, for those who don't know, a little bit of trivia: the flux capacitor that's owned now by Johnny Smith used to belong to Kate, who's now joining Transport Evolved. And she acquired it. She acquired it when it had that grill on, by the way, that controversial grill, nothing to do with her. She bought the car with the grill. She was going to run it as an original car for her mum. Adrian Flux, yes. And she was going to run that car as an original car for her mum. And that's when it got flooded, shortly after it got its MOT. And then Johnny bought it because the car had been written off and whatnot. So that's how that conversation went through. I don't know if you're watching, if you are in the UK and you want to watch read a really interesting article, there's a really interesting article in here in June's Practical Classics, because I picked this up when I was in the UK, and it's a Tesla Model S and a Citroen DS. So look at that. Cost of batteries killer looking for second hands. Try and look for OEM ones if you can. Wish they would bring more electric hybrid cars to Brazil because we don't have a lot of them. They're expensive. There are plans for Model 3, but it will be expensive. I know that's the challenge. Then, and that is the challenge overall. I mean, it's very frustrating. Now, let me just move, because you're now sitting on my lap. I don't have my main computer equipment here anymore. It's in the office downtown, and I need to start writing my script soon, so I'm going to have to go soon. But I've got some other news for you. But let me just read through some more of these comments. In the process of buying a new house with gut Reno. Oh, like to get EVs, but with 2 vendor neutral charging points. Okay. Should we upgrade electrics to 220? Plan is for 200. Thoughts as to which charging solution? If you're in Reno, obviously you're going to be looking at J1772. And yeah, separate EV charging stations, separate circuits would be really nice. And you're going to gut the house anyway, so upgrade the doodads out of that and try and get the highest capacity charging station that you can afford at the moment. So if you can get two 10 kilowatt stations, or two stations, 2 separate lines that can support it, do it. DS EV would be cool. Yes, it would. Hi from London. Hi from Scotland. Would love an EV, but have an 80-mile commute round trip, or 160 miles if the Forth Road Bridge is shut. Wow. Yeah, that's true. So the next gen Leaf is going to be the car for you, or the Model 3. The Model 3 is going to cost over $50,000 US in Australia. That is something that's something sad. No incentives. That's terrible. Reno means renovation. Okay. So buying a renovation. Yeah, do it. Put more stuff in. We moved into a house recently and we need to upgrade house main fuse to 100 amps. Turns out cables in the UK are shared between houses and you can only get up to 60 amps by default. Yes. In the newer houses, yes. In the older houses, you did get, you could get 100 amps. Someone did a YouTube about it. Well, maybe that was somebody from Practical Classics. I don't know. Wow, we had to ask our neighbours to dig up their drive to let us upgrade to 100 amps in order to get a 7 kilowatt charger, at which point I'd asked to put 3-phase in. Could you do a report on Tesla changing the battery chemistry and add more capacity, but resulting in faster degradation? I did not know about that, so send me some links. Hi, I want to change all my cars to electric. I do too. Oh, I have. Whoops. Any news on Vauxhall? So my RAV4 EV is doing really well. It's down in the garage. The Leaf, obviously, as you guys may know, we lost a capacity bar. The car's now got about 61,400, 500 on it, and we've lost our first capacity bar. We're getting 60 to 70 miles range if we're careful, and 50 if we hammer it. The funny thing is that the RAV4 EV now, if I'm careful with the RAV4 EV, I can go further per charge than I can in the Leaf, which is interesting. Any news on Vauxhall bringing the new Ampera to the UK? No, it's not going to happen. Is it better to keep a low CO2 ICE going, i.e. a car with less than 100, than pick up an EV from an environmental perspective? That is a really good question. I think it depends on the age of the car as well and what you're going to use it for. We have other problems in Spain when our well pump is on. I can't recharge my Zoe. Oh no, that's terrible. 3-phase would cost us, whereas the 100 upgrade was free. Okay, UKPN footed the bill. That's why no 3-phase would love that. My biggest worry that EV charging infrastructure will not keep up with EV sales. Don't want to wait long lines at the chargers. And that's not my worry. So my worry looking forward is that we're going to get all these cars with 200-300 mile ranges, and the charging networks, the charging infrastructure just won't be needed in towns anymore, especially the low power stuff, and it will fall into disrepair, which means that there'll be, several 100,000 cars that are no longer practical to own because we don't have the infrastructure for them. I mean, take my RAV4 EV, for example. I happen to live on the west side of Portland. I can get right over to Gresham, which is on the east side of town. I have someone that I visit regularly over there, and I can do that trip. I can go up to Vancouver in Washington and back. I've got friends up there, and I can get down to like the southern tip of town just fine. But I can only charge at home because that's the only place where there's a small paddle inductive charger. So I'm converting my RAV4 to 1662, JC 1662, or Type 2, or whatever, sorry, Type 1. So I can charge up at public charging stations. But the challenge with that is that I think, you know, as soon as we get higher powered EVs on the market, a lot of these lower powered charging stations will just go by the wayside, and we'll be back in that situation where already old cars will be effectively landlocked. Okay. I got old house. I got an old house. It's got a 65 amp. I got 7 kilowatt charger. Works no problem. In Cardiff, UK, my Zoe charger's great on it. Have they fixed those dodgy chargers in Cardiff? Cardiff Gate charging for Ecotricity always used to be broken. Do you think American EVs are going to be very different like European EVs, like it's happening now with ICE cars? I think different markets will have different cars because tastes are different. But I think, you know, for EVs to really take off in the heartlands, we need to see like a Ford pickup EV, or we need to see like the Tesla pickup. But I think the Ford pickup is probably going to be more popular. You know, something like the Bolt EV works great on the West Coast, great on the Eastern Seaboard. I'm not sure about the middle. I might be wrong. Disagree with what, Frederick? Tell me. Autoline Network reported this week that actually the cost of owning an EV may actually rise. Your thought? Yes, it probably will, because charging networks are going to have to raise the cost of charging your car in order to make money, because there's no business model there yet. In my case, 100 miles is enough for 1 week worth of driving in a town. Many car owners do not have access to a driveway or dedicated parking. That is true. However, we're now starting to see charging on the street. How will people in Manhattan charge EVs? Well, we're now starting to see these charging points coming into, you know, lampposts and whatnot. I think getting Type 2 chargers in the car is going to be okay. 7 kilowatts is okay for an overnight charger, destination charger, yes. Do you think the Tesla superchargers are the future of gas stations? Not only for Teslas. I think they may be. Yeah, but only because of, I mean, but then we've got the new CCS, which is faster than a supercharger. Thoughts on the Tesla Semi here? Any clue on what it will be like? No. Tesla's playing, you know, Tesla's playing a very dangerous game right now financially. Tesla's bleeding edge, and sometimes people are going to get cut. Oh, with slow charging disappearing, Frederick, I hope you're right. Cardiff Gate works fine now. Don't use it as close to home, but the other day I wanted to try it. Increase in EVs. It used to be a regular one for me because I used to go to a dog hydrotherapy place in an industrial park, literally just down the road from that facility. I've done 18,000 miles, living in a flat in London, top level, no dedicated charger. That's over 1.5 years. Wow. I even have a channel where I waffle about it. Put the link. Do you know Elon Musk can't sell his Tesla in Texas? I know that some states prevent that from happening. Why do you think the Bolt is not selling so well? Bolt sales are going up. GM is selling a competing car. You know, it's selling the Volt and the Bolt. Also, I think it's down to dealer education. I also hate to say it. God, this is going to sound terrible, but the Bolt is a lovely car, but its seats are very thin and narrow. And I know people who were a lot smaller than me who went, yeah, the seats are a bit thin and narrow. So if you're a larger person, the Bolt seats are not very comfortable. I think that might have something to do with it. Do you think one day all EVs will have the same charger connected? I think one day we're going to see some more ubiquity in charging standards, but not everyone will have the same one. Is it true that Nissan couldn't come up with a battery supply agreement with LG Chem for the time for 2018 and using their in-house battery cells for the 2018 model and a lower rated pack as a result? I have not heard that rumor, and I would not like to do that. Chevy just won't make the Bolt. Production is slow. They've got cars in inventory. That is we'll have to see. Isn't it people are waiting for Model 3 and skip Bolt? I think Model 3 is so hyped up. There are going to be so many disappointed people. And I think, yeah, some people are doing that. Have I seen the news about Ford buying Lucid Motors? I know that they're in talks. I don't know anymore. Thoughts on the Nissan teaser about the new Leaf getting one-pedal driving option? Yes, I love it. There's going to be a video on that later today. Do you think Tesla could share the charging points at a cost? Of course, possibly. I don't know. I don't know. So let me move, before I kind of answer one more round of questions. I'm going to stop in about 8 minutes. Before I do that, I might stop slightly sooner if my daughter comes downstairs. So, Transport Evolved, we've made some changes to 10, you may have noticed, just changing the way we're doing it. The green screen has been changed slightly. I look like I'm sweating, but I'm not. It's just the lights. It's all shiny. There we go. Is that better? Maybe? I don't know. So, what was I going to say? Yes, so we've got a new green screen set up at Transport Evolved, which means that hopefully I should look a little better. Now on the green screen, you'll see more of this, things that were kind of chopped off by the computer previously. So I'm making some changes to the editing. So that's one of the reasons why I had an audio problem last week. That was totally my fault. And so we'll be working on that. We're going to make some changes to the way that the vlogs are done. They're going to be shorter. We're going to try and squeeze them up, because some people say they're too long, and they are. We're going to try and squeeze 10 a little bit, make 10 a little bit shorter. I'm working with my with a partner in New Zealand. Those of you who do know, who may have seen Ecotricity New Zealand and Transport Evolved, are kind of working together. I'm producing some shows for them, for their YouTube channel. And so I'm doing some stuff that might affect the way that Transport Evolved works. Just tweaks here and there. Nothing should be majorly different. So we've got the new stuff coming on with Kate, and then I've got a very exciting project lined up for this fall that I'm not going to be able to talk about yet because it may not happen. And then a very exciting video that I had a meeting about this week that I might be producing. And okay, so I also need to know from you guys which auto show I should go to. So I have a little bit of a budget now for an auto show, to go to an auto show. I could go to the Los Angeles Auto Show, which is going to be in November in LA. Or I could go to the Tokyo Motor Show, which is going to be a little bit earlier, I think, in Japan. Or I could go to CES 2018. CES is a massive show, lots of technology, and it's very hard to do a huge amount of reporting at, just because it's just so much going on. So tell me which one of those you'd rather see me go to. Just like, I'm not going to guarantee that I will be able to go to it, but I'd like to know what people think. Here's the link. Thank you. How's your family? Everything okay now? Things are, there's still a lot going on. There's two separate family things going on at the moment. One of them is, unfortunately, is not going to change. I mean, it's a situation that cannot improve. And the other one is a situation which may be able to improve slowly. So I don't want to just talk about it too much there, but thank you for asking. Let me go back. Hi from Denmark. No EVs hold here because of high taxes. That sucks. Do you think the cost of putting chargers at petrol stations in the UK is a good idea? Yes. Are there any level 2 adapters for the Leaf to use standard Tesla level 2? There are, but I don't like the idea of that. Can't post the link. No, I saw the link there. Green screen news sound good. Shorten it. I like it long. Not sure if the Model 3 is hyped up, but much bigger car with really fast charging. I would wait a year to buy Model 3 for those features. I wouldn't, because it doesn't have a hatchback. And seriously, the amount of stuff, the reason why I love my RAV4 EV is because it's so big. I can put in, like, both dogs can be in the back on a bed, no issue, with the seats up. I can put my boxes for my mascotting fursuiting. I can put those in the back of the car. So I can put Queenie's box in there. I can put Chimmy's box in there. I can put a whole lot of camera gear in there. I can put like a changing tent. If I'm going to an event, I can actually get changed in the back of my car. So arrange the tent so that I kind of get changed in the back of the car. And as anybody's ever seen me suit up before, there's quite a lot of space needed to suit up because of the padding and the hips and stuff. Renault must build a Zoe RS. I agree. Any link between Ecotricity UK and Ecotricity New Zealand? No, they are separate companies. Do you like the new Tesla Roadster 2019? It is beautiful. It hasn't been released yet, so I don't know where you got that from. LA, okay. Tesla semi-unveil, won't get an invite. Tesla doesn't send me invites for stuff. Seriously, does not send me invites. As far as Tesla's concerned, I am a big fat zero. It's funny because in the UK, I had an in with Tesla UK liked me and were nice to me and stuff. I can't get anything over here with Tesla. It's just the way it is. Tokyo, LA, CES, Tokyo, CES, LA, stop at Fremont on the way. I've been to Fremont before, but again, you know, Tokyo. So it sounds like Tokyo. I think councils need to be more proactive about chargers at home in the wild. I live in an MOD quarter, and when we asked if we could fit an EV charger, we were told no. Yeah. Tokyo, you could pop over to China and see some of their EVs. Canada, I would love to go to Canada because I'm half Canadian. Hi from Germany, Bavaria, as there is a big market in China, as you know. I might get to Frankfurt. Nissan should show new Leaf, I think. I'm going to get to see the new Leaf here in the UK, sorry, in the US. A couple of months. I think it's coming to one of the local car shows. Does regen braking count as a cycle to the battery? Not really, sort of, kind of. Because it's not a full charge cycle, it doesn't really make a big difference. Any news on new Leaf battery size? No. Why don't you like the idea of a Leaf on a Type 2 with adapter? Because the adapters are not UL listed. No AC in your house? No, I have AC. Oh no, this is just the shiny lights because I've got lights here, lights here, lights here. And this is wax. So this is not, this is wax. I feel like the Leaf will have a 40 kilowatt and a 55 kilowatt hour battery option. I hope so. Does Tesla have to buy the land for all these superchargers? I think they lease. Can you talk more about buying a used electric car? I cannot afford anything new. I certainly will. With you on the Model 3, no hatch is a big problem for me, but I love Tesla and really hope they succeed. I hope all new EVs succeed. Yay. So it is now 9:30. Thank you for all your comments and stuff. I had a lovely time talking to everybody. I'm going to go now because I've got to write the script for my video for the day, which probably won't be up until 6 p.m., 7 p.m. West Coast time, so it'll be late. UL listed. Yeah, that's correct. Underwriter's laboratory. Which means if you use it in your house code, if you use it and there's an issue, the insurance companies will go, but you used a piece of equipment that wasn't tested or listed. It is 12:30 p.m. on the East Coast. Sure. Right now it's 9:30 a.m. for me. So have a good day. Thanks for streaming. Let me know if you like this stream because I tried to stay cool. I've been listening to everybody talking about the streams moving forwards. Owning an EV in a state that has little EV support. What a great idea, aka Nebraska. Does Nebraska do anything EV at all up there? Kisses from Cardiff. Bless you, Nikki. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you for the morning chat. Check out the new 2019 Roadster. It is excellent. It hasn't been released yet. It's just a rendering, I think. Unless Elon Musk's done something like overnight. Let's have a look before I say goodbye. Let me go to the website and have a look. So, as far as I can tell, Nothing has been officially unveiled. It's just a rendering. Like somebody said, hey, this is what we think the car's going to look like. So it's not what we think it's going to look like. This is somebody who's basically come up with what they think the car should look at. I think it would be a good idea to have a rough agenda for the live streams. Well, today it was a rough agenda, which was, hey, got a new member of the team joining us. There's going to be some changes to the way the videos are done. So there we go. Because of you, I want a used Leaf. You love jazz. Yay. I love jazz too. It is 6:30 here, so you must be in the UK. Or no, you are in Central Europe. Or more transit public stuff, please. Got it. I'm hoping to get into some more bike stuff as well. So you'll be pleased with the project that I'm working on for September then. All right, well, thank you, everybody. I think I'm just about done. I did say I was going to finish 3 minutes ago, so I am now actually going to finish. I'm going to go write my thing, write my script. I drive an electric bus for a school here in Canada. Let me come and see it. I'd love to see that. And then I'm going to be heading downtown after I've filmed and then do some other stuff. I've also got some collabs to do outside of Transport Evolved today. There is a YouTuber that I'm friends with who is just about to hit 100,000 subs, and they've asked me to be in their video. So I have to dress up as a giant dog before I go to work today and do some stuff there with that. And if you don't know, check out, here we go, check out these two. For those two, they've got their own separate channels actually. So, oops, that's one of my channels. That's the other one. And then the last one is, those are my other non-Transport Evolved channels. So subscribe and say hello there too. Thank you. I am. Did you not realize I am a furry? Take care, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.